If you've been waiting to try Google's most powerful image model, but thought it was too expensive or not available yet, I have news that's going to blow your mind. Nano Banana 2 just dropped today, and while the rest of the world is scrambling to get access, there's exactly one way to get unlimited access completely free for an entire year. I'm talking about the model that just made Photoshop obsolete for most tasks, the one that can keep characters consistent across infinite angles, the one that finally generates perfect text without gibberish. And in video is the only platform where you can get this for free right now, but only for the next 7 days. Here's exactly how this works, and why this might be the best AI deal I've seen all year. First, let me show you what Nano Banana 2 actually does, because this isn't just another incremental upgrade. Traditional image models have a fundamental problem. They can't maintain consistency. Generate a character in one pose, then try to get that same character from a different angle, you get a completely different person. Want to change the lighting? You're basically starting over. Need text on a sign? Good luck with 47 attempts of gibberish. Nano Banana 2 solves all of this through something Google calls spatial reasoning and scene understanding. The model doesn't just make pretty pictures, it actually understands what it's creating. Let me break down the 6 capabilities that make this revolutionary. Capability number 1, character consistency across everything. This is the feature that made me actually gasp when I first tested it. You can create a character once, let's say a woman in a red jacket, then generate that exact same person in different outfits, different poses, different locations, different lighting conditions. No Photoshop blending, no manual masking, no the face change slightly frustration. For example, I created a character for a video project. Then I needed that character in 12 different scenes. Office, coffee shop, outdoor park, night scene, you name it. With old models, I'd either use the same image over and over, or each generation would drift into a different person. With Nano Banana 2, every single generation kept the exact same facial features, proportions, everything, just different contexts. The key here is identity lock. Once you establish a character, the model maintains a spatial understanding of that person's features across all variations. The bottom line, you can finally build consistent character-driven content without hiring a photographer or 3D artist. Capability number 2, multi-angle generation, like having a 3D model. Here's where it gets almost unbelievable. You give it one photo, let's say a front-facing portrait. You can then ask for the back view, side profile, 3/4 angle, literally any perspective you want, and it generates them with physically accurate consistency. The hair falls correctly, the proportions stay true. It's like the model actually understands the 3D structure of what it's looking at. I tested this with a product shot. I had one image of a coffee mug from the front. I asked for top-down 45-degree angle, back view, handle close-up. Every single angle was geometrically consistent. For example, if you're creating content about a product but only have one photo, you can now generate a complete 360-degree showcase without any additional photography. The bottom line, one photo becomes infinite perspectives, all consistent. Capability number 3, full scene relighting. Professional photography, instantly. This capability alone would have cost you thousands in professional photography equipment. You can take any image and completely change the lighting across the entire scene. Not just brightness adjustments, but actual realistic relighting with proper shadows, highlights, reflections, and mood. Make this golden hour lighting, done. Add dramatic side lighting with shadows, done. Change to overcast diffused light, done. For example, I had a product photo shot in harsh midday sun. Looked terrible. I asked Nano Banana 2 to relight it with soft studio lighting. It didn't just change brightness, it recalculated how light would hit every surface, adjusted all the shadows, changed the reflections in the glossy surfaces. The result? Studio quality lighting from a mediocre iPhone photo. The bottom line, professional lighting control without owning a single light. Capability number 4, perfect text rendering finally. Remember spending 30 minutes regenerating an image because the text kept coming out as random symbols? Those days are over. Nano Banana 2 generates clean, accurate, readable text on any surface. Posters, billboards, product packaging, signs, book covers, with zero gibberish. I tested this extensively. For example, if you're creating mock-ups for clients, you can now generate professional product packaging, storefront signs, event posters, all with perfect typography in seconds instead of hours in Photoshop. The bottom line, text in AI images is finally production ready. Capability number 5, strict prompt adherence. It actually listens. This might sound basic, but it's revolutionary in practice. When you ask for a blue vintage car on a rainy Tokyo street at night with neon reflections, you get exactly that. Not a red car, not a dry street, not random elements the model decided to add. Every detail you specify, colors, objects, composition, style, constraints, gets followed precisely. For example, I needed to generate a specific scene with 5 elements in exact positions. Old models would randomly shuffle things, add objects I didn't ask for, or completely ignore parts of my prompt. Nano Banana 2 hit every single detail first try. The bottom line, your creative vision actually translates to the final image. Capability number 6, Photoshop level results in seconds. Here's the big picture. Tasks that previously required hours of manual work, layer masking, perspective correction, lighting adjustments, composition blending, now happen instantly. I'm talking about professional-grade editing capabilities that would require years to master in traditional software, available through simple text descriptions. For example, take this person from image 1, place them in the environment from image 2, match the lighting to the scene, and adjust their outfit to be more formal. That's a 2-hour Photoshop project. Nano Banana 2 does it in 15 seconds. Now here's what makes this announcement massive. Nano Banana 2 is not widely available yet. Most people can't even access it. And when they can, it will be expensive. We're talking premium API pricing. But NVIDIA just secured exclusive early access, and they're giving it away free for 1 year to anyone who gets a paid plan in the next 7 days. Let me be crystal clear about this offer because timing is everything. You get unlimited access to Nano Banana 2 completely free on NVIDIA for the next 12 months if you go with either of their paid plans within the next week. This is not a limited trial. Not 100 generations then pay. Unlimited for an entire year. Now, if you're serious about video creation and want to access the other cutting-edge models like Sora 2 and VEO 3.1, I highly recommend going for the generative plan that starts at $100 per month. This is the plan that I personally use, and it gives you enough credits to make multiple high-quality videos while also getting unlimited Nano Banana 2. But even if you go with their more basic paid plan, you still get unlimited Nano Banana 2 free for a year. Here's how to access it right now. Step 1. Log into NVIDIA. If you don't have an account, create one. Step 2, navigate to Agents and Models in the menu. Step 3, click on Image Models and select Nano Banana 2. That's it. You now have access to Google's most advanced image model before most of the world even knows it exists. Let me show you why this matters for actual video creation. When you combine Nano Banana 2 with models like Google VEO 3, you can generate consistent character images, then animate those exact characters in realistic video scenes. The character consistency means your video actually looks professional instead of like a slideshow of different people. You can create product showcases with perfect text labels, generate them from multiple angles with consistent lighting, then turn those into video animations. You can build entire visual stories with the same characters throughout, changing only the environments and situations. This is the workflow that professional studios use, except they spend weeks and tens of thousands of dollars. You're getting it for free for a year. But here's the critical part. This offer expires in 7 days. After that, NVIDIA will either charge for Nano Banana 2 access like everyone else will, or they'll close this exclusive early access window entirely. So if you've been on the fence about upgrading your content creation tools, this is probably the clearest value proposition you'll see this year. Unlimited access to the most powerful image model ever built, free for 12 months, only available on one platform. Only for the next week. I don't usually push limited time offers, but the math here is ridiculous. You'd easily pay $500 plus for this level of capability elsewhere if you could even get access. The link to NVIDIA is in the description. Go grab this while it's still available. And look, I'm not saying this because I have to. I'm saying this because I've been testing Nano Banana 2 for the past few days, and the capability gap between this and previous models is genuinely shocking. If you create any kind of visual content, YouTube thumbnails, social media posts, product mockups, video backgrounds, literally anything, you need this tool. So take 5 minutes right now, go to NVIDIA, grab a paid plan, and lock in your free year of Nano Banana 2. Thank you for watching, and I genuinely hope you take advantage of this before the window closes. I'll see you in the next one.